Optimus Prime in the entire Transformers franchise has had quite a few different sizes, quite different from one another depending upon the storylines and plot of the movies, comics and cartoons. In the beginning he was 6 meters or 20 feet tall, and in later appearances he grew to be more, and so here in this video we will showcase the 10 tallest versions of Optimus Prime, including him in combiner modes, super modes and others. So let's get to it. At number 10 we have Optimus Prime from the War for Cybertron. In this third-person shooter game, Optimus Prime was first recounted to have the name Orion Pax, an origin story that we will see in this year's Transformers 1 movie. He was once a data clerk and then rose to become an officer under the leader of Zeta Prime, and eventually became the commander of the Autobots and renamed as Optimus Prime. In this game, he is stated to be 7 meters or 23 feet in height, the shortest of the bunch in this list but taller than other incarnations. At number 9 we have Optimus Prime from the Bayverse movies. So from the Michael Bay movies, Optimus Prime was originally conceptualized to be around 32 feet tall, but was then later changed and was made to be shorter, standing at 28 feet or 8.5 meters in height, a stature that he would continue to have in his robot mode until the Last Night movie. In this movie timeline, he is the current leader of the Autobots in exile on Earth, and he is the main Transformer character alongside Bumblebee. Number 8. Optimus Prime from the Last Night. So in the same timeline or continuity, in the End of the Age of Extinction movie, Optimus went out to search for the creators of the Cybertronians, and that he did find. In the beginning of The Last Night, he was captured and turned into a metaphorical darkseid, a Nemesis Prime by Quintessa, a precursor entity to the Cybertronians. So somehow he had a slight size increase to 29 feet or 8.8 meters in height. Don't argue with me on this one, this is the official information. Number 7. His version in Fall of Cybertron. So the game Transformers Fall of Cybertron, which like its predecessor War for Cybertron, is a third-person shooter game, and players can control each Transformer in both its robot and vehicle forms. Here the story continues from the end of the first game. The two factions, the Autobots and the Decepticons, fight a civil war for control of their homeworld, Cybertron. Optimus here got a size increase to 9 meters or 30 feet in height. Number 6. Him from Transformers Prime. Here in the Transformers Prime, a cartoon or you can say an animated series, which is set in the franchise's Alien continuity, which also includes a number of contemporary books and video games like Transformers Exodus, Transformers War for Cybertron and The Fall of Cybertron. Optimus here leads a number of Autobots in a group called Team Prime against Megatron and his minions. Here in this animation, Optimus is stated to be 35 feet or 10.6 meters in height. Number 5. The IDW Comics Optimus. So after the defeat of the Decepticons, the Autobots on Earth face challenges with low energon and Skywatch is pursued. Skywatch is an organization. Optimus Prime steps down, leading to a split among the Autobots, one group led by Hot Rod, or also renamed as Rodimus, and the other by Bumblebee. But that was just the premise. Optimus obviously later returns and defeats Megatron and leaves for Cybertron to fight against a new Galvatron. Here in the start of this continuity, Prime is stated to be 38 feet or 11.6 meters tall. Number 4. The Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Power-Up. In Revenge of the Fallen, after Jetfire, a previous Decepticon then turned Code, was critically injured in the battle in Egypt. He then offers Optimus Prime to use his parts as a battle armor for Prime to battle the Fallen. After Jetfire rips out his spark, Ratchet and Jolt then links up his parts with Optimus, who gained the ability of flight and proceeds to defeat the Fallen. He also retained the same ability to go super in the Dark of the Moon, the third movie. In both instances, Prime was around 12 meters or 40 feet tall in this super mode. Number 3. Omega Prime. So coming from the Robots in Disguise continuity, Omega Prime is a combiner of two powerful Autobots, Optimus Prime and his brother Ultra Magnus. In the story, Ultra Magnus, harboring resentment towards his brother Optimus for possessing the Matrix of Leadership, he tries to deceive Optimus into combining with him, intending to drain his power and seize the Matrix. However, their fusion results in Omega Prime, a large remarkable individual around 18 meters or 60 feet tall, embodying the best of both brothers without their limitations or animosity. Number 2. Optimus Maximus or Ultra Prime. Optimus Maximus is a composite Autobot formed from a group of Autobots, a combiner, occasionally referred to as the Sentinels. The specific arrangement of the limbs can vary, but the typical components include Optimus Prime, Mirage, Sunstreaker, Ironhide and Prowl, and sometimes Rodimus is also a part of Optimus Maximus, serving as its chest plate. Additionally, Optimus Prime can combine with a different mix of Transformers to create another combiner called Ultra Prime, of a similar stature, between 70 to 100 feet tall, or 21 to 30.5 meters. And number 1. Optimus Prime in Transformers Mode Eva. Optimus Prime in the novel Transformers Mode Eva grew to be an enormous size after scanning the EVA-01 robot, the Evangelion, acquiring an appearance and size as imposing as an Evangelion, and also shedding his blue, red and white color and adopting the colors of that unit, Unit 01. In this form, Optimus Prime retains his personality, intellect and mental acuity, while being 75 meters or 246 feet in height, taller than any of his combiner forms or supermode forms. Here in the story, he fights and defeats an evil Starscream possessed by an angel, and went on by the name Angel Scream. So those are the 10 tallest Optimus Prime versions, including a Kaiju-sized variant, which is the Transformers Mode Eva. So if you like this video, then watch this other one as well, and do check out our channel as well. We might just have things you haven't seen before. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.